Alright, got a little fire platform behind me and dug into the ground just a little bit, not much at all, and loosened up some of the dirt. It's really dusty. I don't know if you guys caught any of that. Really dusty, again, really dry conditions, which makes me a little hesitant to do any fire making. So I'm still undecided, but either way I would need more kindling. So what I want to do is use what I'm carrying in right now, or what I carried in on my belt, which is the RC-4, and fits pretty well around the 511 operator belt. And I know a lot of you guys have that, and very comfortable, really comfortable to wear like this, very lightweight. I had it on my backpack earlier as well, my my hunting backpack that you guys have seen before, and thing fits like a glove, so really excited about using that this season. But very comfortable on the hip, very comfortable to wear. I know a lot of you guys are very familiar with this knife already, but new to me, new to the Chronicles, again, courtesy of my friends at Rocky National, and just a gorgeous knife, really sharp out of the box. I've used it already to do some food preparation, and I'll roll in some of those pictures here as well, which are not for the faint of heart, but nothing too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to do some baton work. I may try to make some fuzzy sticks, but this wood sucks to make fuzzy sticks out of because it splinters really easily. You can see the grains in the wood, and I've tried it before with this wood, and I'm not the best at doing fuzzy sticks anyway. Some of you guys could probably do it with this wood no problem. I can't. I suck at it. So instead of trying something that I know I'm not going to get going, I'll save that practice for another day. Right now, I want to concentrate on this guy, the RC-4, ESEE RC-4. This also boasts the full flat grind, which gives it that wedge shape. And I'll give you some more specs on it in the tabletop review. What I'm trying to do is not let my videos get bogged down with specs that I'm going to be repeating anyway. If there's a spec that's really germane to what I'm doing, like the full flat grind acting like a wedge when you're doing baton work, I'll mention that, but I'm not going to sit here and go through the weight and the metal and stuff like that. It's just not that germane, not that important to what I'm doing right now. This knife is very comfortable. Comfortable wet, comfortable. I was filleting fish with it, so comfortable under those conditions as well, which obviously has, which introduces conditions other than just wet. So comfortable with when wet, comfortable in a couple other situations as well, where you might be skinning game or cleaning game, and pretty comfortable right now as well. You can sometimes tell, you can often tell how dry a piece of wood is if you can snap it really easily like that. The drier it is, the easier it's going to be to snap. If it's wet, what you'll get is you'll just bend it. And this thing was really razor sharp out of the box. It's funny, no sooner did I say on one of my videos, I challenge people to find, or if anybody has received a Becker or K-bar knife that wasn't sharp out of the box, let me know, because all the ones that I get are razor sharp out of the box. And a couple people got some of the second gen BK2s, which I absolutely love, out of the box. But hey, they're production knives at a really good price point, and that stuff's gonna happen. that stuff's gonna happen. Yeah. Too tall of a piece. This wood is gonna burn, no problem. But again, I'm kind of hesitant to do any fire making, simply because of the dry conditions, and I do not have. It's one thing if you're doing fire making activities and you've got this raging water source near you, even if it's, you know, even if it's dry conditions, but you're near a river or something like that. I'm not. There are a couple streams on this property, but none that stay through the year. I mean, unless it's really, really a wet spring and a wet summer, they'll dry up. So I don't even have a water source either, and it's you know, the whole county has been extremely dry. Just not favorable for fire making exercise. In a survival situation, I wouldn't even think about it if I had to, but obviously I am not in a survival situation. I lied to you though. I am going to go ahead and I've got this kicking blister. Can you guys see that? Always getting blisters. Actually, I'm not always getting blisters. Again, the technique I use is to keep my arm straight and sort of just push down. I've seen some guys that will draw back, that will keep their arm straight and draw back on the wood. I would imagine that you would have tremendous control in something like that, but I would also imagine that you would need an incredibly sharp knife. And this thing certainly is incredibly sharp. Again, don't let my technique doing this is a bad data point for this knife in terms of its sharpness. It's this knife is very, very sharp. My fuzzy stick technique is just miserable. So something I need more practice with, but certainly will do that. But there you go. You guys get the idea. Some of you guys can create, man, it looks like a bouquet of flowers. Kudos to y'all. FK doesn't. FK can't. Not yet anyway. But these can all be used for fire starting.